Hey guys, this is Wes. This is another top 5 series video. I'm gonna go ahead and continue with the the celebrities. I'm gonna go ahead and switch it up a bit. I'm not gonna focus on the autographs this time. I'm gonna focus more on the experience of meeting the person. So I'm still gonna show you the autographs, but it's gonna be more about the experience. So, out of all my people, I met about 8 actresses. So, this is going to be a top 5 actresses of all time that I met. So, number 5, you got Susan Blackline. If you don't know her, she played in the first scene in Jaws as Christy. She was the first victim that got eaten. Very nice person. She was up in Spookyempire in Orlando. This actually was my first Spookyempire event, and this one was in October. See, Spookyempire has 2 a year, one in October and one in March. It's really weird, but just what they do. But yeah, this was the first ever Spookyempire. See this, I got this 8x10 of like the movie poster. This was before I was into like autographing. So, I wasn't really that creative. So, at the time, like, you can even see with the autograph, it's not even paint marker. But it still came out good. But I decided just to get the 8x10 of the Jaws. So, as you can see, she said 4 West, Susan Blackline, Christy, first victim. But nonetheless, she was awesome. Funny story about that event, they also had Hooper, which was played by Richard Dreyfuss, which we also met, and they had their booths side by side. And we kind of felt bad because Richard had 50 or 60 people. I couldn't even get his autograph that day. That's how green we was. We wasn't really that smart about that. But no, he had 60 people in his line, and she had maybe 1 or 2 just come up every hour or so. It felt bad, but she was awesome. She talked about the movie, and no, she was awesome. I loved her. But that's number 5. We're gonna go up to number 4. I met her at Spookyempire. This was the one in March. I also met believe Christopher Lloyd there and Mick Foley and all them. Yeah, if you don't know Fairuza Balk, she played in Waterboy. She also played in The Witchcraft in American Society X. It was really awesome. Here's a photo of her and I. Focus. There you go. Here's the autograph. 4 West with love, Fairuza Balk, XOXO. Yeah, she was really down to earth. She was really, really sweet. I was pretty surprised. But yeah, she was awesome. That one's number 4. So let's go to number 3. Number 3 would be Daniella Harris. This is a photo up of her and I. She played in, I believe, Halloween, I want to say 4 and 5. She also played in the new Halloween. What's his name? Rob Zombie's Halloween, and she played in Hatchet. But this is her in her costume when she was pretty young. She looked like 9 or 10 in that movie, that Halloween movie there. But this was a rare opportunity. Decided to go for it. But that's her costume there, as she dressed up in the Halloween. There's me with the mask and also the scissors there. She was really sweet. Here's the autograph. I hope you can see it. I got the bloody version of her mask. Let's see if you can see it. There's 2 West. It says Happy Halloween. Daniella Harris, and I believe her name was Jamie in that movie. So really cool chick. She was really awesome. But yeah, I think I said, that was at Spookyempire last year. That was up in Tampa. So that one was number 3. We're gonna go to number 2. which is Alvira. Funny story. I had to meet her 2 separate times. One for this photo op, and one for the actual autograph. The one for the photo op, as you see here, it's a special, like, I don't know if you call it like a background or like a scene, a spooky scene, I guess. Well, this one was I want to say it had to have been the October one 2 years ago, right? Or maybe last year. I go to so many. Yeah, it had to have been in 2018. Yeah, it had to have been 2018 because last year I got her autograph at Spookyempire. Yeah, in Tampa. So yeah, this was 2 years ago. The autograph was a year ago. Really nice autograph. I like the green on it. Really nice person. But yeah, I had to meet her like 2 separate times because she had a freaking long line. That line in Orlando for this photo op was like, oh, she was an hour late. And then the line, man, I never seen it before. I literally wait 3 hours just for this photo op. So, really cool though. And then for the freaking autograph, I had to wait like 2 hours. So, probably be the last time meeting her. But nonetheless, she always apologizes and she was really nice. So, really awesome. But that's number 2. I'm going to go to number 1. If you guys don't know, this big old thing, which is Carmen Electra. I met her up in Tennessee at the Fanboy Expo of last year. Here's a photo op of her and I. Here's an autograph. It says Wes, love Carmen Electra, XOXO. So funny story. There's the autograph. I'll tell you the story about this shirt. So I get the photo op first, and then I had to go back so I go all the way back to her line, and I was the first one in line for her autograph for the second session because she doesn't sign Playboys. But anyway, so she was actually, for that day, she was the first time seeing that photo op, which to me I think is cool. But that's not even the story. The story is, so I go up to her, and like the last video I just made about the paint markers, she really loved that paint marker, and it came out really good in pink. And she was signing it. She asked, what's the name? I said Wes, W-E-S, and she writes W-E-S, and she's looking at it, and she's nodding her head, and then she does her other stuff, and she's like, man, I really love this paint marker. I really love this marker. I'm like, yeah, it's what I always, bring. So anyway, so I say, okay, see you later, have a good one. So I go and turn around, and the guy next to her, which I'm assuming was her manager, he goes, can I have that? And the only 2 things I had in both of my hands were the photo op and the paint marker. So I said, the paint marker? And he goes, yeah, can we have that? And she kind of butts in. She's like, oh, no, I don't need it. And I'm like, it's okay. She was literally my last person that day. I was getting Sebastian Bach of Skid Row. So after that photo op, I was leaving. So I said, no, that you're literally the last, the last autograph I'm getting for today, and you can have it. And she still was like, no, I can't do that to you. And I'm like, no, go ahead, for real. She's like, are you sure? I go, yeah. She goes, are you really sure? I go, yes. Here, have it. She said, oh, thank you so much. And she gave me a hug, which I thought was cool because nobody else was getting hugs. But so I go and turn around again, and oh, wait, let me autograph something for you. And let me autograph that shirt, and because she really loved this shirt for some reason. Don't know why, but she really liked it. Wasn't that many people with like her shirt. So she went ahead and signed it there. Really awesome girl. It was really awesome. Yeah, just for that experience alone, she was just really, really cool. So, but yeah, that's number 1. see, this video is going over 10 minutes, which I thought it would be a long video. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it off. So the next video after this would be my top 5 actors. So stay tuned for that. I think that's going to be it for like the top 5 actors. I think I'm going to go switch back to, or celebrities. I'm going to go ahead and switch back to, wrestlers and stuff like that. But yeah. So yeah, the next video is going to be top 5 actors. Stay tuned for that. Anyways, hope you guys have a good one. Thanks for watching. I mean, go ahead and like the video, and if you guys got any input or comments, I'm glad to hear them. And like I say, you guys have a good one, so take care.